Welcome in, glitter fuckers, gutter sluts, buddy trolls, and buttercups. How are you guys all doing? I'm running a tad late. I was trying to get all the information and stuff. Am I live? Am I here? Can you see me? Sorry. I just have to get my live up if I can. And so we've had some new stuff today. Welcome in, everybody. Let me say hi to everyone. Stink and Fondy and Big Back Brit and Frosty. Yeah. Well, what a day, what a day, what a day indeed. Andrea, Young Thickums, me, Minka, Shava, Glam, Alice, Stuart's mom, Scarlett, Durella. Welcome in, girls. So, giving you guys all, and the Fiend, is that Gertie? I gotta put my glasses on. Trauma Dumpling, Candy. Welcome in, guys. I'm glad everyone's here. And hi, Flo. So, we'll go over some. I do not think she's jazzed right now. So earlier today, I gotta share screen. Earlier today, we noticed that, can you guys see this now? Nope. That's Fred. We noticed that there was no join button, that you couldn't give a super chat, blah, and all that stuff. We had looked earlier at her, oh God, at her, let me just look again, see if I can find the file I had earlier, at this thing. And it said that Quirky Love Rose is not monetized. So we saw that. We saw her social blade. So it looks like she has been demonetized. She has 3 members streams up still, like the Fairy Garden Festival. 47 minutes ago, she made a, how do I make this bigger? Wait a second. I thought she had made a big thing. Huh. Okay. Hi, friends. Please follow this link to read my, yeah. I had seen a bigger one somewhere. Where did I see that? To read my statement regarding my channel's monetization and future content plans. Make sure to follow over there for updates. See you all soon on YouTube lives shortly. There's an option to follow without payment on Patreon. My first live. Sorry. Oh, God. Oh, my God. I gotta. Just a second. Can you guys still hear me? Yeah. Oh. Hold on. Someone's trying to call me. Can you guys still hear me? I'm having a brain fart. Just give me a second, guys. I'm trying to figure out how to put my, I just got to text that person back or else they'll keep calling. Sorry. What do you hear? I don't think my phone call is live. Is it live? Just me. You can just hear me, right? Okay. Okay, perfect. Awesome. Okay, so it says, I'll see you all soon here on YouTube Live shortly. There's an option to follow without payment on Patreon. My first live there will not be behind a paywall. And then if we go to her Patreon, I'm going to share this tab. Let me just make sure it's up. It says a new error. Hello, friends. YouTube decided to demonetize my channel. It's pretty clear from everything that has been happening recently. YouTube's reliance on AI moderation is causing massive issues for many creators, and I am simply one of them. As I've stated in the past, it is my time to take these things in stride. I said I would pivot, and this is how I'm going to pivot. I have set up multiple ways to hopefully bridge the gaps if I do lose the appeal to YouTube. I have this Patreon page from when I was a fan of a podcast in 2014. So thankful to have it to be able to set up for exclusive member content only. So to my supporters, I'll, for the time, move forward to have all members exclusive content on Patreon. I will need a little time to look into how the platform works for everything. Blah, blah, blah. Demonetized sucks, but it's not the end of the world. I've worked hard on my YouTube platform, and I'm going to continue to work on learning this platform. In the meantime, this is obviously a very scary and uncertain time for me, my parents, and my brother, and as my income is an important factor in my household, my link tree, blah, blah, blah. I was planning to launch Cameo in December, and I was undecided if I was going to do that because it would seem like I was copying. But in light of this, I just need to do what's best for me. I will be able to provide personalized video shout-outs, tarot, card pull readings, give advice, and answer any questions you may have or requests you may have. As always, it is never expected or mandatory of my supporters to financially support me. I never expect it. But however, with this situation, I am in a very concerning and precarious position. I have already for months now off and on looking for a job. I was already in the job hunting process before this event happened because I knew it was a possibility. She just says, this is a challenge I have to overcome and find ways to bridge the gap until I have steady income. I love YouTube and content creation for the love of the game. My frequency of YouTube content will simply have to change because we live in a capitalistic society and I need money to live. So while I may pop on YouTube from time to time, I will be experimenting with different content options. And then some people asked, when your YouTube channel gets monetized again, will you be back doing videos? What about current members from YouTube? Do we get a month free? And we will have to watch you here and pay to see your content. So that was that. Let me go back to the chat. Yeah, I agree, Kevin. Yes. So she's planning to go live shortly. Yeah, I agree, Ricky. Yeah, she planned on Cameo all along. I did have Cameo up somewhere. I hate her link tree because it's not like a total, like it's not a direct link. You have to punch it in. So, okay, here's her link tree. I'm just trying to find her Cameo. Okay, I'm going to share this instead. You guys see it? Price is $34.97, available within 24 hours. Reasons to get a video: holiday, say happy birthday, send a pep talk, roast someone, get advice, ask a question, other. A message is $4.18. More about Quirky Love Rose. I do a variety of live stream formats, cook with me, body doubling streams, and have been featured on a couple of viral podcasts. Oh, for the love of Pete. I have been featured on a couple of viral podcasts. She should also write, I do eat with me's. I do mukbangs. Yeah, $35. Okay, so I'm going to go to her. I'm just going to add that to the stage for now. I'm going to get her thing up here. So today the name of her channel is, or the name of her stream is Monetization and Baked Mac and Cheese. Welcome in, Wicked. Turkey Gumbo sounds fire. And Chantel did a Swiss chalet eating video. That's funny. Okay, so she's live. I don't know if I should give her a minute. I probably will stop halfway anyways. Sorry, guys. I'm feeling very emotional right now. If I cry or anything like that, it's not because of Rosee. I think I'm getting sick. That's all. So I swear to God, it has nothing to do with Rosee. I just feel like I could cry on a dime. So it's very odd. Okay. So I give her a minute. I'm that good.
Take a minute for people's notifications to get hit, for people to come in case they've missed my community tab post or just unaware of the current circumstances. But I hope everyone's having a good
time. Okay, can you guys hear her? Yeah, I think it's just been overwhelming. I know if she does a long stream, I can't cover it. I'm debating on taking the boys in, but we usually go a little bit later anyways, just because of wait times. So, yeah. Okay, I'm going to play her.
Day. Yeah, it's been a crazy week, huh? Man, I've had a very eventful, birthday, Thanksgiving, and now this. Oh gosh, it's just, there's a lot going on. So we are just gonna go ahead. Like I said, I'm just gonna wait a minute. So, man, it's weird not seeing the super chat icon. I keep looking up, and I'm like, something's different. And it's like, it's not there, Rosee. Yeah, duh. So, hello. Hey, chick. There's lots of chatter before I got here. Buddha, thank you so much. By the way. Oh, okay. Hey, Demery, can I still call you Demery, girl? I actually like Jammy Witchy. That's cute. That's really cute. I like your username a lot. Here, so yeah, lots of people in here. Highlight Pink and Buddha and Demery, of course. Tam, Lauren. Scrolling. My apologies. Laganja, Shanja, Honey, Slay, Barbie Girl, Lily, Conj.
I'm just wondering what she was doing in Vegas. Like, I wonder if that's going to come out soon, or if she's going to try for a TV show or something like that.
And she's Carmela, hello, Crunchberry, Life, Hattie Tatty, Craft, Hamlet, Oasis, Good Life, Treason.
Yeah, she's looking like she's in a pretty good mood right now, doesn't she? Like, oh, this is nothing.
Cassandra, Jessa.
How much do you guys want to bet she's going to blame the haters and blame fat phobia and stuff like that?
Tori, Marcy, hey girl. Hey girl, good to see you. Lauren, Lisa, Mel's, Moose, Aliax, lots of names in here. Nightshade.
We haven't missed much. Rosee got demonetized. She started a Cameo and a Patreon.
Rosee, don't let this discourage you. You do amazing content. You didn't get many super chats or members. I mean, I disagree. I feel like I definitely, I I got more than many other people. So, I mean, if you look in the last month, yeah, I got like a lot of wish lists over that kind of stuff. But there's also just, I mean, I've been on YouTube for 2 years, so it kind of comes and goes in phases, right? So, yeah. So, in case you missed the update, your girl
Oh my gosh, she is acting like this is no big deal.
was hit by the demonetized demon up here on the land of the YouTubes. So, you know, as I've said in the past, making an income on YouTube is a privilege. It is something that most people never get to do in their life. And it is something that I've been able to do now for probably over a year. And yeah, last updates I gave you guys, I had a couple videos here and there that hit. They were like age restricted. One was removed and then I appealed it and they put it back up and age restricted it. But a lot of those videos.
So here she says it was just one that got hit, but then we saw that she had 32 removed. Yeah, the choice of her dress is a choice. And the fact that we can see lace and stuff like that is a choice.
What was so like frustrating to me was I was getting these not these appeals, excuse me. I was getting these hits or whatever, but wherever that they put the timestamp, one time the timestamp was the end of the video. Like the video length was like 22 minutes and 22 seconds, and it was literally like the last second of my outro. And then another one, it was just me talking about a random topic that had nothing to do with food or certain behaviors.
I think she said that it was sad that Ambi got her content taken away, but she also said stuff like, I'm not worried because I just do like clean with me's and I make food and I don't do mukbangs. She also said that.
Of which are the reason that this demonetization is happening. Yeah, and I mean, does it blow? Obviously. Like, this is not fun nor fresh. We are not thriving. We are not jazzed about this. This is not a, you know, joyous occasion by any stretch of the imagination, nor am I going to pretend that it's that way, right? But at the end of the day, it was a job, and jobs come and go. And I have done what I can do. I have appealed. And given what I know from
Rosee's lifelong dream was to be a YouTuber. Like it was, even from her Biggest Loser audition to everything she's ever said, it's her dream to make money on YouTube.
What happened to Amber, from what's happening to other people on the internet, the fact that it's even before today, before this happened, by the way, or no, I'm going to stress that later. Sorry, I just got a notification and it distracted me. What was I going to say? I was talking about something and then my ADHD went, you know how it goes. Hold on, I need some water. I forgot what the fuck I was saying. But anyway, YouTube is a job. Jobs come and go. I've done what I can. And based on...
Oh, right. It was her birthday, so she didn't want to talk about it because it was a stream about herself. And yeah.
And what I'm seeing and all of that, and the fact that even before today, I saw a lot of talk about how other people in other communities are being very negatively impacted by the AI moderation that's going on YouTube's side. That's impacting a lot of people, not just me. Like, this isn't just like Rose is a victim to me YouTube. That's not the situation here. Ultimately, they're making changes and enforcing things far more strictly than they ever have because they're dealing with a lawsuit among other social media platforms. And it's about, at the end of the day, money. That's what it's about. And, even though I have not, like all of the content that was affected was all content that was about a year ago or older. The most recent piece of content that was ever impacted was one from 9 months ago that got removed. Other than that, all of my lives have remained untouched. The eating content has not been the issue as far as I've known and seen. So yeah, at the end of the day, my YouTube paycheck has been yoinked from me. I was very excited because I felt I did a decent month. I was, it was my birthday month. The birthday stream went really well. I had been grinding, and that's been taken from me. And it's not being paid out, even though I earned it. Bro, that blows. We'll just be real. So, but
so all her content, but today's December 2nd. Would all her content up until December 1st get paid out? Or once demonetized, you're demonetized. There's no more payout.
Meantime, I am going to go ahead and I'm going to read the statement that I made. I'm just going to read it verbally for people who haven't seen the community tab post, who haven't gone and read it, just to kind of cover some of the bases here. And then we'll talk.
Exactly. She is taking zero accountability. Like, she is not seeing her role in this or how she presents her videos or what she does on her videos.
A bit further about specific things. So how does this work? I don't know. Okay, I'm not going to try to full screen it. Never mind. So this is a text post that I made on Patreon. And the title of it is A New Era. So I'm going to just be reading from my screen, and I won't be looking at, I haven't really been looking at the chat at all because I've been trying to remain focused. I've got a lot I need to verbally say to you guys. So I'm going to read this and then we're going to go. So, hello friends. Today, YouTube decided to demonetize my channel. It's pretty clear from everything that has been happening recently that YouTube's reliance on AI moderation is causing massive issues for many creators, and I am simply one of them. As I have stated in the past on my YouTube channel, it is time to take these things in stride. I said I would pivot, and this is how I'm going to pivot. I've set up multiple ways to hopefully bridge the gaps if I do lose the appeal to YouTube. I have this Patreon page from when I was a fan of a podcast in 2014. So I'm thankful to have it to be able to set up for exclusive members only content. So to my supporters, I will for the time being move forward to have all members exclusive content on Patreon. I will need a little time to look into how the platform works for everything to be set up completely. Honestly, the demonetization happened at like 2:17 p.m. and I stopped working at like.
Welcome in, everybody. Pixies. Who else do I see? Pixie and Pingers and everybody. And Lisbeth. Yes, Miss Smuggy Rose, I see. She's very smug in this picture. She's been very smug since this weekend. Okay. I'm going to play it again.
Like 6:34. The entire time I've been doing a lot of things. What was I saying here? From my quick review, I should be able to add my custom emojis, stream from my phone and laptop, just like I did on YouTube for members only content. I have created 3 tiers with different perks. Make sure to check those out. You also can check out my Patreon link to follow for free. You don't have to pay to follow on Patreon. There will be free updates, and my first live on Patreon will not be behind a paywall. So I highly recommend everyone go follow me over on Patreon, because there.
So you can follow her for free, but you can't watch any of her content. Is that how she set it up?
There will be members only content as well as occasionally updates over there that will not be on my YouTube. So let me continue. Demonetization sucks, and it is not the end of the world. I have worked hard on my YouTube platform, and I'm going to continue to work on learning this platform, building a catalog, and hopefully having ways to engage more directly with you guys. Even if I lose the appeal, I'm confident reapplication will be approved. And if my confidence turns out to be delusion, then I'll find another way. In the meantime, this is obviously a very scary and uncertain time for me, my parents, and my brother, as my income is an important factor in our household. My link tree contains all of my pay links, merch site, Ko-Fi, this Patreon, and my new Cameo linked here. Prior to the new wave of demonetization, I was planning to launch a Cameo in December after some time had passed from my merch launch. I was undecided if I was going to do that because I felt like it would seem I was copying other creators in light of these changes.
Like, she didn't have to say all this, in my opinion. Like, if she want, we understand. She wanted to do a cameo, just do a cameo. She's doing a Patreon, she's doing other shit. Of course, she's going to do cameo for $34.97.
But at this point, I just need to do what's best for me. I'll be happy to provide personalized video shoutouts, short tarot card pull readings, give advice on any situations you may be in, or answer any questions or requests you may have. Shout out to the person who's already purchased a cameo. Love you. I'm not going to say your first name, but like, thank you. I'm excited to do your tarot card reading. Anyway, as always, it is never expected or mandatory of my supporters to financially support me. I never expected.
It's insane that Rosie's going to do tarot cards for cameo. Like, come on. It's insane. We should ask advice on starting mukbang channels. See what she says.
From anyone. However, with this situation, I am in a very concerning and precarious position. I have already, 4 months now, been off and on looking for a job. I was already in the job hunting process before this event happened. Quite literally, my parents and I were having conversations about this yesterday. But I digress. What was I saying? The job hunting process before this event happened, but I knew it was a possibility. As we all know, the current job market is a hellscape. I also want the ability to save up for a car and such. I decided months ago and told my community I would not be discussing the status of my job hunting online because even the mere mention of it caused me to be bombarded every time I went live with whether or not I got a job. So just know I'm going to continue on that venture with even higher priority, with even higher levels of priority than prior, but I will not be providing job hunting updates until I've landed an actual at-home position. This is just a challenge I have to overcome and find ways to bridge the gap until I have steady income again. I believe in the power and the energy of the universe, and I believe the universe does things and causes disruptions to force growth when needed. I've been dragging my feet in some ways, and I'm going to choose to find this situation as a blessing in disguise. I love YouTube and content creation for the love of the game. My frequency.
Oh my God, she wrote this, and then she's reading it now. Like, she's proud of what she wrote. She thinks she like deserve a Pulitzer for this, or like on the top 10 New York Times bestseller list. Like, she is razzed and jazzed about writing this because she's reading it like word for word.
The frequency of YouTube content will have to change simply because we live in a capitalistic society and I need money to live. So while I may pop on YouTube from time to time, I will be experimenting with different content options here on Patreon and getting feedback from my members in the process. I really, truly hope to see you here. So, we pivot, bitches. That's what
we pivot. She's putting on a brave face. I bet she punched a few pillows.
we're gonna do. And honestly, like, I haven't even really cried about it, which I just didn't expect. I'm definitely not manic. I don't deal with mania. I'm motivated. That's definitely it. It's something where it's this might sound a little dramatic, but to me, it's do or die. Like, I've got two choices. I can fucking work and figure out what's going to work for me, or I can lay down and cry about it and bitch about it and play victim, and I'm not doing that. So.
Really, out of everything, I guess Tiny Blue did a stream with all her traumas, like she mentioned on that podcast, and there was 33 of them. I haven't watched it yet, but check out Tiny Blue for that. And so out of all of this, she's not going to be a victim too. Okay, I got it.
Rosee, are you going to continue to go live on YouTube for non-members, or will you content be exclusively on Patreon and behind a paywall moving forward? It is going to be a mix of the two. So at this point, I already did appeal. And so at this point, I was planning to do the live with my brother tomorrow. I've decided that I'm pushing that one more week because I need a little time to start getting some balls rolling. I need to.
Exactly. oh, there, look at that pause game. She doesn't like to learn new things or do new things. Like we haven't even seen many vlogs because it's easier for her to go live, sit on her kitchen chair. Does this mean we do not see the end of the kitchen chair? But she'd rather just like cook and eat on camera. Like it's easier.
Commit time to job hunting. Sorry, that takes priority to decorating gingerbread houses. It just does. Sorry. If you're disappointed by that, I do apologize. But there are people that bought those gingerbread houses for us. And I'm still going to make that content. It's something I promised. It's something I still want to make Christmas content. I'm not going to put that behind a paywall because I'm not going to force the people that helped pay for that to have to also pay to watch it.
Okay, that's good. Like people did buy her the gingerbread houses for her to do on live, and that would suck to do it behind a paywall. So she says, I think she's going to be still doing content. So someone says, I contacted YouTube support because I just subbed yesterday, and the support person said, you won't get my sub money, but they won't refund my sub money either. It's generally YouTube just stealing money from creators. And then someone says they used to limit streaming based on how many Patreons you had. People are asking why Chantal isn't. Someone said, update your resume.
I feel that that's very unfair. Now, I just feel that it's very important that I be very transparent about all of this, that I'm upfront and honest. So ultimately, honestly, of course, they'll apply again in 90 days. That's not even a question, because whether or not I do or don't get a job in that time frame, which fucking pray to God I do.
I'll just interrupt. I'll be making like Christmas goodies, like some like cookies and stuff, and maybe some crafts, and probably some Christmas bread. I saw someone paint their bread, which I thought was cool. But right now we're just dealing with huge sickness in the house, so it will be a while. It'll be probably the week before Christmas, but you know, whatever.
God, I hope I do. I will still want the supplemental YouTube income to help, like save up for a car and stuff. So, yeah, and then I also realized, like it was like literally yesterday, I was scrolling on TikTok, and this girl popped up, and she was like, by the way, like, let this be your notice or your warning. If you're gonna decorate gingerbread houses, just use a hot glue gun. And I was like, that's fucking genius. So I could do everything in one live, and my brother has a hot glue gun.
Okay, am I just a moron? Like, I've made gingerbread houses every year with the boys, and we just use the royal icing, and we just stick it together, and then we stick on the jubes and the candies and the peppermints, like, and it sticks together, and it's fine, and it lasts for weeks and weeks and weeks. Like, what is the problem here? Has Rosee never ever made a gingerbread house before? I am so confused.
And then we could do everything in one live, and then like use the icing just for decoration. So
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, obviously, like, I was really depending on that check moving forward. If you feel inclined to support me, I'm going to just one more time kind of round up how that can be done. Obviously, the most direct way and like quickest way of supporting me is I have pay links available. Everything's in the description. I set everything up in the description, specifically to I have what is it? PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. I also have Ko-fi. Apologize, I don't know how to pronounce that. That website I just kind of have set up honestly as like a tipping page if people.
Yeah, like I think I use the royal icing that they supply, or maybe I might make my own, but you just got to hold it for a few minutes until it dries. Like, I've never used hot glue. And I think I usually use the shit. Or sometimes, like at Bulk Barn, they carry like royal icing in a tube. I might buy an extra one of those or have one from the year before or something. I don't know. I never feel like it's this complicated.
People don't have those options for any reason. But again, I don't expect people to just directly do handouts if they're not inclined to. That's not something that I expect from anyone. So the next best option is I have obviously the Patreon set up, the cameos, which I think are really fun.
And at some places like Bulk Barn, you can buy them already pre-assembled where you just have to do the decorating. And then when the kids were really little, the easy thing is like the pre-made cookies that you bake, that they're already circular. And then I let them go like hog wild when they were little with the icing and the candies and whatever they wanted. And it was just for fun, you know?
And it was something I was really looking forward to doing. It's just really unfortunate that I had to do it in this circumstance, because I was honestly thinking about rolling out like in the next like week or two. Could you upload your old videos to other platforms? Probably. In fact, once the appeal situation is figured out, I'm going to need to figure out how to rip videos off of my YouTube, and I think I will re-upload them behind the Patreon paywall. I may have to completely clear out my catalog of past videos, kind of like how Amber did, for me to be remonetized. Correct, Katie. I will not be paid for anything. I was, like I said, I was quite proud of my paycheck that I earned. And I'm not, I mean, unless I guess I win the appeal. I think if I win the appeal, I'll get paid. But the reality is, I'm not expecting to win the appeal, guys.
Oh my God. The ugly sweater cookie cutout is probably like, so I think the 3 main cookie cutouts you should always have for like Christmas time: a Christmas tree, a circle, and an ugly sweater. If you can only have 3, those are my top 3. You could do so much with those 3. And then there's one, I think we had one that's gnomes, but you can make them into Santas and stuff like that. We have a lot of cookie cutters here.
I'm just not. I'm being realistic with this. So I think the reason I'm so okay is I live a life where I have the stability to know that in a month or 2, I'm not going to be on the streets. It will make our life exponentially more difficult.
It's interesting you saying this when in the previous part, like she put a lot of emphasis that without her income, they would lose the house. Do you guys remember that?
Well, and if I don't get resolutions within a certain time frame, then there may be cause for concerns. But I have time to figure this out. So I cannot stress this enough. I love YouTube, and I'm part of YouTube for the love of the game. I say that phrase a lot because I feel like it just summarizes how I feel.
Oh,
I don't want to abandon entirely. You guys have supported me through so much. And I'm speaking to my audience right now. I know there's a lot of lurkers here right now, a lot of people watching with other types of intention that I'm just not even.
Okay, stop. So she has 571 watching her. And nothing else is exciting going on. Oh.
Even acknowledging. But to my supporters, I want you to know that I value what you have done for my life, and I'm not going to just abandon you because YouTube's going to my check.
This is like the Sally Field, you like me, you really, really like me speech, but kind of backwards.
I have to be logical. I have to understand that, like, money talks, and money keeps me fed. Money keeps the lights on. Money keeps the Wi-Fi going. Money keeps the cell phone on, you know? So, does Patreon still limit how much often long you can stream? I don't know.
Did oh my god, I was gonna say ask something. Has Rosee been anti-capitalist in the past?
I don't know. Didn't know there was a thing. 1 second.
Yeah, her body isn't anti-capitalist.
Oh, thank
Like, I bet you she's regretting using like 2 bricks of cream cheese and wasting it.
God. There is no limit to how long a single live stream can be on Patreon, as creators can stream up to 12 hours at a time, but they are limited to a total of 100 hours of media storage per month across all live streaming and video uploads. Okay. Well, that should be okay, because if I'm doing YouTube and Patreon, that should be fine. Yeah. That should be fine. But that means I might have to, well, yeah, I could just,
She's gonna have to ration her ketchup to like 1 bottle every 2 weeks instead of a bottle every week, or she might have to get like no-name ketchup.
could slow roll out the re-uploads of the removed content from YouTube.
Yeah.
This is all in the works. I've been demonetized for only like 5 hours. So we're figuring it out. So, yeah. And
I'm really surprised she didn't see this coming. Like last week when we were kind of doing retros and seeing what we wanted to do, she had videos with the bingo word in the title still. Like she was walking on that tightrope. What, you know.
And like I said in my statement, I am, and I have been job hunting. I'm going to talk about the details of that, though. Yeah, sure, Lord, late, but YouTube's on thin ice with me personally. Yeah, highly recommend you watch the replay if you guys are coming in mid-live, and I'm going to probably say that a few times. Do I still have moderators in the chat? Chantal is weirdly lucky. You are correct. Like, I will say that. I was talking to I can't say Rosee, shut the fuck up. I was talking to somebody and we both were like, I can't believe she's still monetized. It's crazy. But I also heard it seems like Hungry Fat Chick might have actually been impacted too. It's a little unclear though.
I wonder who she was talking to. Ambi, do you think? Or Jeffy Poo? Oh no, Elizu. I got some dinner for the boys and then it just started snowing. So I might have to go blow some snow real quick so that the guy doesn't like fall or something. But I'll see when he gets closer.
But yeah, see, I thought that if you I was misinformed. I thought if you privated it, that was what you were supposed to do. I didn't know you had to delete it. Foodie's name is Chantal, yes. So what happened to your thoughts about people just showing up to YouTube for a paycheck? Did you listen to anything I just said?
Oop, and she has the nerve to get rude. Okay. All right. I like Smug Rosee. I like Smug Rosee yelling at her chat.
So now I think that basically covers it for now. You guys, when I am live on YouTube, there's probably going to be an increase. Wait, is she really Bob's Burgers? Is that like a confirmed thing, or is
I
that just
want to see what
speculation?
they said. Well, they can't see.
Oh, Hungry Fat Chick still has ads? Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not surprised that there's this. I mean, I'm not surprised there's this many viewers. This is like a kind of a dramatic moment. Because what I wish more people could like get clicked in their heads is like the eating content isn't the problem. My lives are not the problem.
Then what is the problem, Rosee? I want to hear what Rosee thinks the problem is, because if it's because of like talking about bingo or something like that, then she could have just like removed all those videos and she wouldn't have gotten demonetized. So pray tell, Rosee, what is the problem? It is absolutely you're eating large quantities of food online.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And your struggle corn and your walking last night struggle corn. You know what I mean? Like Rosee. And then not putting it 18 plus.
That's not the issue. The issue is the conversations around disordered behaviors with food. Would you consider just moving members only content? I don't even know if I can access members only content to Patreon and keeping your normal live schedule on YouTube. No, that doesn't make sense because.
Okay, I'll be right back, guys. Okay. Behave. I know you guys will, but I'll be right back.
If it's just recycled content, that's not going to incentivize people to want to join. I'm sorry, guys. Like, I know that this impacts you, right? But
Stevie, I was like, you know what struggle corn is. It's not like making corn on the cob, but
I have to prioritize me and my family above everything else. And I know, and I haven't talked about it in almost a year, Hamlet. I've considered, I don't know enough about Twitch yet. That, guys, this is where like I said, this happened 5 hours ago. This is just what I've come up with in 5 hours. Give me a couple days. Give me some time to I am on TikTok. I'm Quirky Love Rose on TikTok. I actually did film a TikTok because I had a little thought that I decided to go ahead and share over there. Let me see who's here right now. All right. If you're not one of my regular chatters, oh, that's a good point, Mom. My mom just texted me. Okay, so this is if you're not one of my regular chatters, don't even need to respond to this request. I do want to possibly mod somebody right now, though. So if you're interested in being modded, you can go ahead and state that. But if you're not, I forgot what I was saying. Sorry. The chat's a little overwhelming me right now, so I'm trying to. Wait, was that actually Kai Bella being in here? That's weird. Light Pink, would you like to be a mod? Ooh, Abby, you're a mod automatically. You're actually gonna be a managing mod. I've known you forever. Okay. Light Pink, I'm modding you. Alex, and I'm modding you for sure. Okay. Thank you, Shona. Demery, I think that they were talking about someone else. Treason is a normal chatter. I unblocked. If I'm wrong and they continue, you can reblock them. But I think you might have misinterpreted that comment. Why would anyone want to encourage any creator to be demonetized? It's like hoping people will get fired from their job because that's what it is. What do you like the person or not? Don't destroy their lives. Yeah. I mean, to be quite frank, I haven't done anything egregious. So let me see. You're good, Demery girl.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry. So she's saying that she hasn't done anything egregious, right? She still doesn't understand why this happened.
I'm not in all chat even. Oh my god. Okay, I was like, what's happening here? Yeah, I was saying that earlier. It all started with Eugenia. Yeah. Why did that person get blocked? I'm trying to find their original comment because I know that person is a supporter. I can't find the original.
Okay, pingers, that makes sense. Okay, I think we're understanding a little bit.
Comment.
Yeah, earlier we watched the stream where she talks to Foodie about how she should be demonetized and everything, and it's interesting that Foodie's the last one standing. Florian.
I am connected to her on Twitter, so I'll just DM her later. This is too much. Anyway. I
think my Twitter is at not Scrange, NOTSCRANG. Does that make sense? Let me look before I give you the wrong thing. At not Scrange. Yeah. But I don't, and you can DM me there. Sometimes Twitter lets me talk to people, sometimes not. But I rarely post on Twitter, but I'm there. I'm a lurker. I'm a Twitter lurker. Thank you.
All right. So if you're just here for like the drama of all the demonetization stuff, I've pretty much summarized that at this point.
Exactly.
I don't think I've missed anything. This is horrible.
Okay. Wouldn't it be amazing if I got to 500 subs today on the day that Rosee got demonetized? I get monetization. I think that would just be like karama. It would be just absolute karama.
Horrible, and you're handling it so well. Thank you, Thiago. But if Foodie actually deleted, I guess, and not private, that's the thing, is the privated content wasn't getting struck. So I'm just confused about that. This is a sugar-free strawberry lemonade. It's very good. How do you get a personal case manager with YouTube? I'd love to know that.
I really want to see Rosee's appeal video. That's kind of something I want to see.
I think you'll get the appeal. If not, YouTube might face a class action lawsuit in January. This is unprecedented and all over AI. Yeah, honestly, Crab Life for sure. Thank you, Angela. Thank you, Treason. Yeah, I appreciate that, hon.
I'm just shocked. She's so smug. She's blaming YouTube. She's taking no accountability. This is why Rosee is my favorite locale. She is the queen of the herd. Herd isn't locale herd. Don't you agree? 57 now? I need 57? That's okay if you unsubscribed. It fluctuates every day.
1 second. Man, what a day. I've been just like go going. I need to eat. I haven't eaten since like before lunchtime.
I know I did all my alts too. It's kind of funny. I did like all 12 of mine. I'm such a cheater.
What am I doing? Oh, right. Oh, Corby was very supportive. We talked.
But the question is, so this is what I was thinking about when YouTube says like it's self-harm or bingo or ED or whatever. So if a normal, like average sized person was eating a meal, would that be considered self-harm? No. Or bingo or ED? Probably not. But if someone is over 600 pounds eating an extraordinary large amount of meal, would that be considered self-harm? In my opinion, it is. Do you know what I mean? Maybe that's the way they're looking at it.
On the phone. We're going to hang out tomorrow night. I'm going to go over to her place and we're going to watch some movies. So I'm going to spend the day job hunting tomorrow and then spend my night doing that. I'm actually really looking forward to it. I do forget to eat a lot. I think it's an ADHD thing. I was very hyper focused. I got tunnel vision.
Okay, so it's if they've mentioned bingo or something like that, or something to do with, because I heard that you can't even like do like a weight loss channel or weighing yourself or anything like that.
I was like editing I was like just doing a bunch of admin work. Like, oh, by the way, everything's in the description. I've restructured my description every time I go live. All my links are very accessible in there. I am going to make today's mac and cheese. Buddha, no. You're so if in case you've missed some of my past lives, I met someone on Thanksgiving. We've hung out a few times now. And you might want to watch those lives. But the TLDR is she's
BINGE. You can't say that word on YouTube anymore. Rhymes with hinge. Yeah, all the eating competitions, I guess they're free. Okay.
It's really lovely. And yeah. And I have a lot to be happy for. I have not written off Twitch, by the way, guys. Like I just don't understand the platform well enough. And like Patreon is, I think for me, it's like more easily accessible in terms of like how the user face setup is, like for YouTube with members versus Patreon and members.
Yes, blush, cringe. Cringe is the word.
So yeah, I need to go to my DMs.
I agree. I think all the platforms are going to have to kind of follow suit. I don't know. Welcome in, Pamela. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm getting a cough.
Oh my gosh, thank you for the second person who requested a cameo. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. That's a great way to support me and for me to be able to do something for you in return. I really appreciate it. This live is kind of crazy. The chat's kind of crazy. So if you feel that you were incorrectly blocked, if you can email me.
So the thing is that so Rosee's taking no accountability about why she was demonetized. It's always, she was wrongly demonetized is pretty much the stance she is taking. So she's not going to change her behaviors on other platforms as well, like either Twitch or TikTok or wherever she goes. And so if this lawsuit goes to all the social media sites, it will just affect her there. Like she has to honestly, sorry, I keep on playing with my scrolly dolly. She has to honestly think and take a look at her behaviors online. Like, yeah, but she won't, but that's what she needs to do.
Preferably with a screenshot in your YouTube profile link. I'll deal with it later. But for the most part, I think my mods are doing great. But there's a lot happening, and they're doing their best. Let's see. Yes, I will be coming on. Probably more than you guys may be giving me credit for, to be fair. And it also may be one of those things where I'll come on YouTube and chat for a little bit, and then I'll switch over to Patreon, just to kind of like check in, and so that way I'm not completely gone. Hi, Jessica.
God, wouldn't that be annoying? Like she starts a live stream and then she'd be like, for more, watch me on Patreon. I wonder how much her Patreon is.
Oh, really? That's an interesting message.
Oh, I'm checking to see.
I have to fix that then. All right, fixed. So, it's gonna probably take me a while to make this baked mac and cheese. So, real quick, I'm gonna just eat a little bit of my leftover. I'm calling it like chicken queso taco soup or taco chicken queso soup. I don't know. I threw some shit in the crock pot. Came out pretty good. I'm gonna eat a little bit of this with some chips just so I have food in my body, because it's been at least 8 hours since I've eaten. And the mac and cheese is probably gonna take I don't know, an hour to 2 hours, and I can't wait that long. Twitch is fairly easy to learn. I think so. Yeah, it's just gonna be a learning curve. It's just gonna be a learning curve, and we'll see how that goes. But yeah. Well, I'm just gonna kind of have to see what works for me, what I have success with. All right, Carmela, thank you so much. Yeah, I can't let this get me down. I call it slop in a pot. Yeah. Slop in a pot, it kind of is what it is, yeah.
Oh, here, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh my God, 7, then 15, 30. 7 is high. I think 7 is high.
You're handling this with such dignity and grace. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I was the second cameo request. I can't wait for the tarot reading. Dave, thank you so much.
Who said that she's amazing? Where are you? Where are you? Okay, there's Gabe's. Oh, through the looking glass. You are handling this with such dignity and grace. Awesome. Okay.
Yeah, I removed it. And she knows why. So I was informed of why I had to do that.
It does feel like $7 is a lot. And then if it's $7 American, that's like almost $10 Canadian. That's like the price of Disney. Like Disney gives me way more entertainment than Rosee, if you know what I mean. Like that Murdoch show, pretty good. Criminal Minds, good. Anyways, I got distracted because I was thinking all the things I like on Disney.
All right, let's get going.
Yes, you're right, Pamela. So I believe cameos are $35. They start at $35.97, and I think that's Canadian. And then someone was saying their Patreon tiers start at $7.15 and 5 or 35, something like that. I think that's expensive.
Oh shit! Fucking damn it! Fuck. Okay, all right.
Whoa, Andrea.
Let me just gotta get something to eat really fast, and then
Yes.
Oh, let me go grab some stuff from the pantry that I'm gonna need. I definitely need the noodles and the evaporated milk.
I don't really have an email set up yet, but if you can link them like under a comment, that would be awesome. Or yeah. Or DM me on Twitter, maybe. I don't really have an email set up. Like I have 5,000 socks, but I haven't checked like my docs information and stuff yet. So
Okay.
I agree with that. I think she's pretending to be unbothered so that she does things differently than the other girls in Girl World. Remember how she came in and she was different than the other girls and she wasn't, she wasn't going to do this and wasn't going to do that and she's better than them. So here she is trying to be better than them, taking it with grace. And you know what I mean? Like that's how I feel. That's how I'm taking it.
Here it is. Okay. I also need to eat because obviously demonetizing derailed my original plans for the day a little bit. So I need to clean up a little bit, which I was supposed to do before I went live. I simply just didn't have the fucking time. So it was kind of crazy because I was like my original itinerary for the day was just kind of a relaxing morning, watch a little something, rest a little bit. From my walk yesterday and the day before, just have it was like a chill few hours.
Yeah, she's gonna go ahead and make the giant mac and cheese with 8 pounds of cheese. Doesn't get that this is all a problem.
Time frame. Ate a little bit. Feeling kind of sleepy, so I was like, I was gonna take a short little nap. I napped like an hour, 2 tops, and then I woke up. And my phone's always on vibrate, so and even then, like a lot of my notifications are silenced, even like without vibration. But I woke up like within the minute of getting the notification that I was.
Yeah, we found out. I was listening to Scar Letter, and then I went live for a little bit. I think we found out before Rosee. Well, look at this screenshot.
Monetized. Crazy timing. So I was like, obviously, what the fuck? First thing I did was sit there for a second and just kind of like process it. I was just kind of like, how do I feel about this?
Punch a few pillows. Another good thing for food banks, if you have a few like 10, 15 extra dollars around the Christmas time, because you can usually get them for around that price at Walmart, is like gingerbread making kits for kids or like cookie decorating kits for kids. Because even if you're using the food bank, they should be able to enjoy some fun stuff like that. We usually try to donate 1 or 2 depending on the year, but
like, what am I gonna do? Let me check on the chat real quick.
yes, Lena.
Wait, who else? I only unmodded one person. Well, today. Yeah, I've done a lot of like different spiritual work. I've talked about a bit in the past. I've just not like outright charged for it before. I've done readings and had people like tip me after. But I included in Cameo the option, if you want a tarot reading from me, we can do it that way. Yeah, no, sorry, I was trying to collect my thoughts. I'm not used to the chat being this intense, so I'm not going to discuss what kind of jobs I'm considering or things like that for safety reasons. I will not be discussing my job hunt online, period, even like on Patreon. Like, I'm not doing it. All right, so the cavatappi, mozzarella, Colby Jack, cheddar, we'll have to do the seasonings. And then butter, flour's over there, heavy cream, Dijon mustard, milk. I already said the noodles. Okay. You do tarot too. That's awesome. Yeah. I also have pendulums. I can probably add that. I just didn't add that to the listing. I can also do pendulum like readings as well, which I actually have more experience with pendulums. And I'll use pendulums to get clarifiers on tarot card readings. So yeah, we're going to make the Teeny's mac and cheese. So yeah. We need a black chef hat with gold lettering. Levi?
Sorry, I just had to step away. Did I miss much? I used to make toques for like the kids at my boys' school, because there's some kids that they come from warmer climates and aren't used to the cold, and so I'd make like 30 or so toques that they can just hang out. But now they go to like a middle school, but I might just donate them to the elementary anyways.
My chef hat somewhere over there. Okay. Rosee, pause. You need to eat first. That'll help you focus, honestly. This is like surprisingly good. How's Levi? I mean, Levi's not going to be emotionally impacted by this. This is like, you know, a me issue. He's just kind of.
I also heard things like Sharpies and, well, they did say like whiteboards and white and dry erasers. So like they can make signs and stuff that don't get wrecked in the rain. I heard that is kind of helpful as well.
Like I just told him what happened. He's just kind of like, okay. Like, my brother is he's just a guy that keeps to himself and does his own thing. And yeah. I mainly want the chicken anyway. I can save some of this for later. Hey, Mayout. Yes. I just need to eat a little something. And while I'm heating this up, I'll start picking up a few things too. Okay. This can go. Here, I got some stuff I need.
I didn't see what this is. Oh, is this her chicken taco soup that she made on the weekend?
Yeah. I mainly want the chicken anyway. I can save some of this for later. Hey, Mayout. Yes. I just need to eat a little something. And while I'm heating this up, I'll start picking up a few things too. Okay. This can go. Here, I got some stuff I need to put away from last night.
It looked awful, whatever it was. And whatever it was, I think it's out of date. Because she took those chickens out of the freezer like Thursday, like Thanksgiving, like the day after Thanksgiving. Like it's giving too long for me vibes.
Oh. You know, people give me a lot of shit for buying stuff like in larger quantities in bulk and stuff. Trying to be like prepared or whatever. But then,
Rosie, you buy in bulk, but it doesn't last you 6 months. Like you eat it within a month. That's what they have a problem with. We don't have a problem with you buying in bulk. But like what was it, 8 tubs of ketchup lasted her 6 weeks.
life throws you moments like this. And it really makes you realize that those types of that type of mentality
Exactly, pingers.
can
Exactly.
really come in clutch. And yeah, man. I'm kind of really glad that I mean, I was actually just thinking earlier today before the demonetization hit, I was like
I buy some things in bulk. Like I bought like that spaghetti on sale at Costco is a lot of spaghetti for like $9. But that spaghetti would probably last us over a year. Like I'm not kidding. Or at least 6 months. Okay, more realistically 6 months. And then I bought like 2 big jugs of like Prego, and that was like $8. But then as soon as I open it, I'll freeze the rest. So that will last us like 6 months. Like I'll freeze, and because we're not saucy people. My kids aren't saucies. So we just have enough to coat the pasta. So I just freeze it in sandwich bags. I just freeze it in sandwich bags and throw it in the freezer. I am not Susie Homemaker, you guys.
concerned about what was it? I was concerned about let me throw this away. I was thinking about like, oh, I need to fill like this hole or that hole in my pantry or whatever, you know? But like even without those things, like I'm still gonna be fine. And
You know it's cheap to stock up on, and it's good, especially if you have an Instapot. It's like dried beans. They're usually cheap, and you can buy a shit ton of them, and they don't really go bad. And they're a pretty good protein source when you're in a pinch, or like a food filler. Like if you're making a soup and you just like you want to put some beans, some frozen mixed veg, and some pasta in it, bang. There you go. There's your cheat meal.
it's in moments like this where my family and I, we just lean on each other. So we'll get through it. And it's all gonna be okay.
But I'm one of those Costco shoppers, because Costco shopping can get super expensive, right? Because everything's $15. I only buy stuff that's on sale. And then, except for the chicken nuggets, we get the chicken nuggets every time, but I only buy stuff that's on sale. And then if we need it, type of thing.
Oh my God. Thank you so much for whoever just sent me the cash out. I appreciate you. I'm not saying your name for obvious reasons. Oh, this needs to go outside. Oh, both of these need to go out to the dirty laundry. Oh, I haven't gotten an update about the, whatchamacallit yet. Listen here, motherfucker. The washing machine. I need to ask my brother about the washing machine. Oh, I need to move the blender out of the way. Yeah. The fun part is, well, I'm going to have to debate if I'm going to end up playing music in some of these streams now or not. Because when I'm being reconsidered for monetization, I need to take that into account.
She said she's going to donate them. She won't donate her extra 12 pounds of apples she received, but she's going to donate the fake flowers. I think she should just, like decorate her house with them. it was on her Amazon wish list, you know. A buddy troll doesn't give you stuff on your Amazon wish list. Like, it's not ill intent, is what I'm saying. It's not nefarious. Like, they got her what she wanted. Makes no sense.
All right. That is now in the donation pile. These go in the trash. And then
Donation pile. Do I really feel like there's a donation pile?
This can get hung up here. Ow! Okay. Oh.
Exactly, Andrea.
Uh-huh.
Exactly, Ricky. Yeah.
All right. A very dramatic week, guys. We need to fucking chill. I'm excited about tomorrow night now, actually.
What's happening tomorrow night? Did I miss it? Is she doing her first Patreon tomorrow night? What happened? I missed something.
I'm going to have so much time to touch grass now. Love it.
Our Rosee is an unbothered queen, apparently.
Very excited about that, actually. This goes over there. This can actually go out here. And then, okay, we're going to need a good little wipe down sesh. Uh-huh. And then, yeah, sorry, guys. I had plans to do everything I just did, like, before I went live. But, you know, shit happens. So, I made a protein shake. And y'all know I don't really fuck with, like, drinking milk. So, when you make, like, protein shakes and stuff, if you add some sugar-free pudding powder to it, one, it adds, like, an additional nice flavor. And two, it thickens it. And it makes it much more into, like, a consistency of a milkshake versus, like, a protein shake. But you digress. Yes. So I made a protein shake. That's not a do-rag, it's a chef's hat. See, I haven't, like, fixed it. No, cold brew. I got it in the mod department. You look like ketchup and mustard, kind of, yeah. That's funny. Okay. Oh my god.
I think she's excited about doing streams with, like, music and stuff. And what was I gonna say? Oh Lord. Okay, the shake she made last night was thick. That was some thick shake.
So I hopped on Reddit because, like, I avoid, like, any places that normally talk about me, but when something this big happens, I get posted in other places. First thing I saw was a poster about me, and I was like, oh Lord, let me, like, catch the vibe. And the one thing I saw that made me kind of go, like, was the.
Oh, I hope she saw our post with Karama. I doubt it. I wonder whose post she saw. Now I'm curious.
Like someone saying something to the effect of, like, oh, she's just going to go back to OnlyFans now. And I want to make it very clear. I'm going to be dead on the street before I go back to OnlyFans. So, yeah, just want to make that very clear.
Oop, I think that was ours. Okay, Rosee. Got it.
That is part of my history that's never happening again. So, of course, there's I'm gonna need to look into the settings because I don't want it to change the price. Right now, I'm of the mind of unlimited cameos, babe. I will make as many cameos as y'all want. You said ketchup and mustard. I was thinking Ronald McDonald. Nice. I'm not sure.
Like on her cameos, it says requests. I wonder if she'll do like eating requests for you to eat pizza or a corn dog. Like I wonder if she'll do that.
Exactly. If she's gonna have to post stuff. I don't know. But like peace and love to Amber. I'm more worried about my channel right now. I wish her success and everything. I have no ill will towards her, but I'm more worried about my shit. So, man, this is so good. It's not. I want it a little warmer though. But yeah, like I said, all peace and love. But so the cameo is only $25.
Oh yes, it's 25 American and 35 Canadian. God, she's smug and entitled today, and pretty concerned about. Like it's just an icky vibe. It's like saying that thing about Amber. She's like, I'm not concerned about Amber. I'm more concerned about myself. You know what I mean? Like, it just gives me the ick.
Take care of you first. Yeah, like I'm going to be focused on what I'm doing. I'm going to be focused on what I'm doing for channel, and so conducting myself business as usual with like lower production amount of content while I'm diversifying.
And Jesus Christ, you think your content's high content now? Wicked. That's why you've got the good biceps and strong forearms, is for stirring for your turkey gumbo.
My monetization revenues as well as obviously job hunting. So yeah. Hello, Anna. Okay, sounds good, Buddha, Demery, all my mods, but I just want to thank you guys so much. I'm having some leftover it's like I'm calling it chicken taco queso soup. I just keep changing the order of the 3 words. It was someone said slop in a pot earlier. Very accurate. Yeah. You know, as much as I dislike Chantel, I don't wish this on her. I really don't. Like, I don't like her. I'm not gonna shed a tear if it happens to her. I'm not gonna be sad or upset. I'm not gonna be particularly like unhappy about it. But like,
it's a different Buddha. It's Invisible Buddha, who's now a mod. Hattie Tatty asks, can I have a cameo of you dressed in your ketchup and mustard outfit, green screened on top of a hot dog? Okay.
You know, I believe on like a fundamental moralistic level, wishing homelessness and like poverty on someone is a deplorable stance to take, regardless of the person's transgressions. Like, I believe that people should be like held accountable. I believe that people should, you know.
Nobody is wishing homelessness on anybody. Like, she always takes things to a weird level. And YouTube is just trying to make content safe for people under 18 is kind of the sum of it. And she doesn't get that. And she doesn't get what her stuff does.
Have consequences to their actions. But I don't believe that wishing that on other people is like moralistically a good thing. So, you know, this is not me like in defense of her in any way. Y'all know how much I fucking do not like her. But I don't wish this on her. I don't wish this on Amber. Obviously, I don't wish this on me. I think it's fucked up. It happened to Tammy Lemon too. None of it. I think all of it is just YouTube covering their own asses and not giving a fuck. Rosee, I want a tarot reading cameo, not a choice. Oh no, just if you just order a Cameo, so the way Cameo works is you can like type in what you want. So you can when you request the Cameo, you would just say, I'd love a tarot card reading. This is like what would be best for me to know is like just like a little bit about you, what you want the reading on. I need
did you get a new kitty? My kitties are in the stage where they're knocking everything off of every counter. And when you walk, they walk in between your feet and they attack you going down the stairs. Right now, they're like in their terrible twos.
Need some context. If you're just like, I want a tarot card reading, a general reading, please, that's not a lot to go off of. Like, give me like a little bit about yourself, like what you're willing to share, what you want done. You know, I needed a little something to go on, and like your name, you know, things like that. But
what the fuck is this? Like, what the fuck is this? So she's eating some slop and it's dripping off her face. She said she doesn't think that people that do that on the whatever or the We're All Insane podcast, she says that people that do that shouldn't be on YouTube. She says it's feeder fodder. And this is exactly what she's doing.
so, but also like if you just want to hear me talk.
Hattie Tatty says, where'd it go? I would spend all my life savings on your recipe books. Not gonna lie. Hattie Tatty, I see you. I see you.
Talk about something for whatever. Girl, honestly, Panchino, you're gonna want to watch the replay. But yeah, I've been working in spirituality for years. I just don't tend to talk about it in great detail. I have talked about it in prior lives. These are unironically my favorite tortilla chips. The Great Value Thin and Crispy Cantina. Oh, that was disgusting. Cantina style. Yeah, when you're nasty to someone that comes back. Yeah. Yeah. I agree. I feel like I've experienced that firsthand, you know? It just, all I can do at this point, you can go live with being demonetized. Yeah, I'm not, my channel wasn't terminated. It was just demonetized. I feel like I'd be devastated if I was terminated. But demonetization, you can bounce back from. And even if you don't, you still have a platform.
I think she's not worried because she didn't like lose her platform and she has like Cash App and Cameo and all the other stuff. Oh my goodness, the kitties are out. It's just chaos right now. You gotta stay over there, okay? You can't come up here. You'll dox me.
No?
Yeah.
Nice, Anna. These are my favorite.
This is absolutely a fuck you mukbang. I think when she realizes that she's not going to make money on the other platforms is when she's really going to crash out. Like all her birthday super chats and everything don't count, right? Like all that money she doesn't get. Am I right?
Manson is Thiago. I still call Manson Thiago. Just because it feels weird calling him Manson. But actually, I'm assuming your pronouns there, but
exactly.
But here, I want some chicken.
I wonder if she can get bigger bites in her mouth, like more stuff on her tortilla chip. I made a video opening up a package for someone, and the kitties like attacked the computer, like right on it, pushing all the buttons with their paws. I had to like edit it out. They're a menace. They want me exposed in my pajamas. I know it. Oh.
Did they really demonetize glitter and lasers? Is that real? What? Really? Anybody wishing bad shit on another person, yeah. Yes, Dovey. Anna is glitter and lasers. She's another creator. Personally, no hate. I find her really boring. So. They're coming for everyone to cover their ass, and
Oh my God, Rosee. I know like Anna doesn't do a lot on YouTube anymore, but I wonder if she's still monetized like on TikTok. Is it that she's on Instagram, YouTube? It's kind of ironic that Rosee calls someone else boring.
I think it is literally just like, I think to them it's just like a posturing thing to show they're doing something. Actually, we punished all these people we deemed that were breaking this policy that you're trying to sue us about. We'll reinstate the people that clean up their act, but see, we're doing something, which is the whole point of the lawsuit. Yeah.
But see, they're not demonetizing everyone that's eating on camera. So Rosee must be doing something extra to get the demonetization. Do you know what I mean? Like, but she doesn't get that. She just thinks she got demonetized because she's fat. Like, why would they demonetize her for her cleaning her pantry videos? Like, that's how she's thinking.
But in the meantime, we're gonna fuck with people's money. But they're a private entity, and it's within their rights to do what they're doing. I have watched in the past like a handful of her try-on hauls from like reactors channels, and sometimes I'm kind of like mildly, and most of the time I click out of them, but sometimes it's interesting because I'm an ex-Mormon, so watching her fashion senses.
God, when Rosee talks about her past and her ex-Mormonism, it's like torture. I just can't. Sometimes it's like they should give it to like spies. Watch Rosee for 5 hours and tell us all your secrets. You know?
Like, it's just funny to me because is she an ex-Mormon or a half-ass Mormon or a Mormon? I don't know. I don't want to assume. But yeah, if anybody ends up hearing about class action lawsuits in the next few months, let a bitch know because I'll join. But till then, I'm just gonna vibe. Ex-Mormon, not Jack Mormon. Ex-Mormon. I used to be.
When they were little, like little, they would climb up my back and on my shoulders. Now that they're a little bit bigger, they don't do it as much. They still, when I'm sleeping, they still kind of like lay on my head. And now I got 3 of them. Like I can't move at night. Oh, you hear that knocking shit over in the background? That's the kitties. That's the itty bitties.
Be now not. Yeah, she's if I remember correctly, she was born into the church or was a part of the church. That was like the only really interesting thing I found about her because I'm an ex-Mo. But you can really see the Mormon influences in her trial hauls, which I find really interesting. But I'm, again, only interesting for like 5 minutes. Bob's Burgers, if you want to email me about that, I'll look into it. Candy is not demonetized? Okay. Yeah, there's been a lot of misinformation about that.
Oh my God, my old cat Aoife used to steal like the Nerf bullets, from Nerf guns. We used to have like in the playroom, we have like a bucket of them. And every morning there'd be like 3 at the bottom of the stairs. And then so we'd gather them up. And then by afternoon, there'd be another 2 Nerf bullets. She loved the Nerf bullets.
Oh, wow. I didn't know you were too. I have very little exposure to Mormons and ex-Mormons. Interesting. Yeah. Her behavior while like with like her THC stuff isn't a reason to get taken down is crazy. That like in terms of like I said, I don't wish for her to be demonetized. I'm not like I hope her life fucking falls apart and she like ends up on like half dead on the street. Like I think that's horrible to do to somebody. But if you look at it, like if they're doing this shit to me because I used to say the B word in videos in reference to trying to lose weight from having disordered conduct around food, but
if you knew that was the TOS, why didn't you get rid of those videos where you mentioned it? Like, you'd think that's what you do. And then maybe you did do that. There's more than just that. There's more than just that, Rosee.
My cooking lives are fine, but that stuff's not fine. But you've got someone like actively abusing.
Rosee is still going along with the narrative that she only had like 1 video that she had to appeal. She has not talked about the 32 videos. I wish someone would go in and ask her on an alt or something, because there was 32 videos that were removed. She has not addressed that.
THC products. Oh, my green bracelet broke. I'm not exactly sure what happened. I was just chilling. And all of a sudden here, oh no. And I look over and Corby is like picking up the beads off of her bed. And I was like, oh no. And I forgot. I haven't actually gone through. I have some bracelets on my dresser. I need to just go find them and like pick one, because I'm not used to wearing only one. But it broke at some point and I just didn't notice. I'm not sure what happened. Yeah, I know Foxy Roxy is crazy. Green is the money color. Oh, fuck, Lily, you're right. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, that's kind of funny. Her green bracelet is the one that broke, and then this happened.
Thank you so much for the person who requested.
I'm going to be, she got another cameo. So that's like 3 cameos, a Cash App, and a couple of Patreon. She's not doing too bad. Someone asked Rosee, everyone getting demonetized recently could be construed as discrimination, do you think? I'll be back in a couple of minutes. You guys just bees and behave.
To the cameo. Thank you. Oh, I'm going to be a busy bee tomorrow. Thank you. I'm always restringing them. Yeah. I think she still has the beads in her room, because she mentioned that. I'll ask her if she actually threw them out or not. One second. I just want to make sure while I was like up and about, I didn't miss any important. But yeah, Larry. I have too much to do and worry about to be angry. So, yeah, Hattie Tatty. It's crazy. I'm confused about that though, because if she has that to fall back on, light pink, like if it's tied to her social security number. Hi, Mountain Bike. To request a cameo, the link is in my description. And if you click like book now, and then you type in your request and what you want. But the fact that that bracelet broke right before this happened is crazy. And Lily, I thank you for putting that together, because that's wild. Because I very rarely have bracelets break. This one's older than that one. That's crazy. using AI is lazy and stupid, 100%. Yeah, so monetization is through your social security number. So I think it would impact both channels. Not an expert, could be wrong, but that's how I. Oh my gosh, thank you so much to the person who requested a cameo. That's 4 now, right? Thank you so much, guys. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna get emo. I'm gonna get emo. I haven't cried yet. Now I'm about to cry. Thank you. Y'all support means everything, man. Truly. I know, like, a lot of people fucking shit all over me day in and day out and assume the worst of me, but there's a lot of you that see me for who I am, and that's why I'm here. Number one. That's why I'm here as a number one reason. Number 2 reason was money. That I would be lying if I said that wasn't the case. But above all else, like, that's my number 1 reason, and I really appreciate it. And if I think about it too much more, I am gonna actually like start crying. So let's not. Yeah, I think I did. I think that was the one I saw. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Kaylin. I know, and you reacted in a smart and very proactive way. I just want you to know you got my support. Thank you, Larry. You're an amazing, beautiful woman. Don't ever forget that. Thank you so much, Shona. Yeah, I remember that Saturday. Yeah. Okay. There's not that many dirty dishes. I think the dishwasher is empty. Oh, it's not. Okay. Was Mama Jean super supportive when you told her? Yeah. So my parents and I had like a pretty serious conversation about multiple things yesterday before I went live. One of those things was just kind of like reconvening about me and like job hunting and stuff. Cause like I talked to my parents about like everything. And I don't want to go into the details about like what I have and haven't been doing because again, it's just not the internet's business. But I was going into that with my parents, and my mom gave me some really good advice. And that was like, when I woke up from my nap, the thing that I had planned to do was locate some job applications. And my goal was to just apply to at least one for today. Cause like I was going to do more moving forward, but I was going to locate like current ones that I wanted to get. Cause it had been like, I don't know, probably a week since the last time I applied to something, but just, it wasn't something I was like constantly prioritizing to do because I was prioritizing making money through YouTube. And, but I was also just like kind of throwing things out just in case something stuck, in case something good came of it. And, we had that conversation and my mom was like expressing concerns because of what happened to Amber. Because my parents are a little more tuned in nowadays than they were like a year ago to my YouTube stuff. And so they kind of know these things. We're about to start cooking. There's just a lot to talk about, guys. This is probably gonna be a long live. So that way. Also, guys, like I have a lot of content on this channel. And like if you're one of the ones that like literally watches everything all the way through every time, like love you the most. But if there's lives that you've only like clicked around in or only hung out a part of the time, you might be missing some good, funny stuff that you haven't seen before. So you're always welcome to watch replay stuff. I mean, yeah, I'm not getting AdSense from that. So it's not like I benefit from it, but I don't care. Like if I'm busy doing other stuff and you're missing my content, I have a huge catalog of content. So and maybe there's stuff from like a year ago you don't remember, you might want to rewatch, you know? Because this is just going to be a learning curve for me. This is going to be an adjustment for everyone, myself included. And all I can do is take it in stride. That's it. So, because I refuse to just like lay down and cry about it. Like I'm just not gonna do that. So, yeah. So they're very supportive. Oh, so let me to answer your original question. I faced WhatsApp video chat of my mom, and the first thing I said I was like, "Mom, please don't panic." And she's kind of like, "Okay, I don't really like the sound of that." And I was like, "Yeah, me neither," because it's just like the time. Like my mom, like me, has a very strong intuition. I'm not leaving YouTube permanently, Unicorn. I will be here. Honestly, if the big girls getting struck down came together and made a podcast or something, it would be a big hit. I'm on the rewatch. I'm not live with you, but I will be here to mod. I'm sorry that you suffered through this great loss. You will come through. Thank you. Thank you. Whenever you get here on your last nerve, thank you. Please don't ever take it down because I love watching them while I work. Thank you, Barbie girl. Some of them are going to have to come down. I don't know about my lives, but so some of my content is going to come down. they're not against me making it a full-time job. It's just, I mean, YouTube doesn't have insurance. That's kind of the main sticking point, and they're not wrong. Your cooking and chit-chat streams have brought so much joy and comfort to a lot of us. Thank you so much. I wish I could stay in the whole lives, but I can barely stay awake. I get it, man. That's why you can always catch replays, you know? You think you can make YouTube your full-time job? Well, if they pay me. If I get remonetized, maybe. You are a strong and positive woman, Rosee. Keep going, keep creating content, and keep smiling. Thank you so much. My favorite video is one of you and Lima at Sam's Club. Yeah. So, yeah. Oh, and I want to make something very clear. If I find out that people are ripping my content from Patreon, I'm coming for that ass. So, anyway.
What are you gonna do, Rosee? Like, what are you gonna do? Just wondering.
I've never struck anybody before, but if they rip it from my Patreon, that will change. So. Let's see here. USD, and I have 3 tiers with different perks in every tier. Wait, does that include paid members or only paid or free too? Hold up. Okay. It's both. Okay.
Oh, Rosie's already checking to see how many have subscribed and stuff.
Well, thank you for everybody that's been following me over on Patreon. I really appreciate it. Okay. I was like, there's no way that number is all paid. There's no way. So, yeah, Lily. That's why I was like, because you can follow for free. You don't have to pay to follow. You would pay to get members only content, which there currently isn't any members only content. So I understand people aren't signing up right now. There is free content on Patreon, yeah. And my first live on there will be outside of a paywall, and I may occasionally do that over on Patreon.
I'm not paying $10 or $15 or $35 to watch Rosee do this shit. I'm not.
Patreon just to try to help, drive traction over there. But 1 second.
Okay, I'm just gonna bump her up. She's born. And I might not be able to stream for much longer. God, she's walking around her kitchen, smiling. Let's see. I want to see her make mac and cheese.
YouTube. You can live stream, post videos. You can also like sell digital content through it. You can do a lot of stuff through Patreon. It's like it's just kind of like a paywalled platform. So, but yeah, I did Risa. I highly recommend. That's what I'm saying, Squishy. Yeah. I'm telling you, scroll back and watch from the beginning and put it on like 2 times speed. I do not have the energy to go into it again. I'm begging you. Maybe not 2 times speed because I was talking real fast today. Introspection is what I think is what I was reading. I don't know. If I were you, I'd delete all content and start anew. Don't just private the video. Yeah, I made a mistake. I thought privating was the correct move from what I had seen and read and stuff. I fucked up. It was either that, or to be perfectly honest, it's the very real possibility that I was just like, you know what, like I didn't want to let go of the memories. And I wish I had understood that better. So, but I love you. All right.
They still clocked her for private content. Is that what she's saying here? Yeah, I might. It's something that has just hit me like a brick wall, and I can hear my kid not like having some croup cough and stuff, so we might go ERBs for a while and hopefully get him some antibiotics. Man, this sucks.
Your water. Life is all lessons. Agreed. The bots and YouTube reviewers can still see that content. I think that was a rookie move on my end. The cheese is already shredded, Shirtlord. Of you, thank you so much. I will use this time wisely, and it sucks because like Christmas is coming up. There's not a lot of hiring right now. Like people have already done onboarding stuff, so this is a very inconvenient time. No, I'm not getting paid. When you get demonetized,
I don't see Mama or Papa in her chat.
They yoink. So like when it happened to Amber, it was days before payday. She did not get paid on payday. Yeah, I also have the merch as well. Yep. So, wow, I am like,
yeah, you're
so tired. Rally, Rosee. Jesus. I was the nut bars or the like the protein bars or whatever. It's like a texture thing for him. He always has them. Like it's one of his like safe foods, everyday things.
Oh,
I literally.
God, Rosee is making like I'm losing my will to live, like Salmon said. All right, that's it. I know. Yeah, I gotta go put on deodorant and stuff. Put a bra on. Just a second. Sorry. I was gonna say, I'm sure there's some other people on covering this. And it started to snow too. I'm just getting anxious and I want to get moving. What was I gonna say? I'm sure there's other people watching, and I think Pulpy, I don't know, Tiny Blue might be, Nikki T might, who else? Scarletter might, Aren't You Exhausted might. So go hang out in someone else's and send them love and support. And December 2nd will always go down in my books as the day the music died. Yeah, Tiny Blue is. All right, guys. Love you all and have a great Tuesday. And I'll update you on anything. But I doubt I'll be going live in the next few days. But I'll keep you in my thoughts. Leave me a comment if something exciting is happening. All right? Okay, bye, guys. Thanks for joining me today. And take your vitamin C and wash your hands and use sanitizer. You don't want this, whatever we got. All right, good night. Thank you for all the well wishes. Wait. All right. Wait. I can't wait. Okay, long and short. So around 2:00 in this afternoon, somebody noticed that Rosee's no longer had a join membership button and that you couldn't give super thanks. Then we saw this where it talks about the channels and it says the channel is not monetized. So the long and short on it is that Rosee got demonetized. She has started a Patreon and the tiers start at $7, $15, and I think $25. And she has linked a Cameo and her Cash App. She is very smug about it, saying it had nothing to do with her eating. She seems to be in a good mood. She seems to be saying it's just capitalism and AI bots, and it has nothing to do with her eating on live or anything like that. Kind of. I think that's a summary of it. but she's demonetized. She can appeal. And then I think it takes 90 days to appeal. There. I think that was a good summary. I think it is the way that she does it. Like she eats a large amount on live and she talks about stuff that's against TOS regarding eating and disordered eating and stuff like that. Yeah. YouTube has a new TOS kind of thing. So, well, it's not really new, but it's more enforced lately. All right, you're welcome. I'm glad I could sum it up for you. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later and have a great night. I'm going now. Bye.